Hi Gastro Pals, it's Tiny Small Fry here again. I've made no secret about the fact that I've put on a few pound, or stone rather, during the lockdown, and I've also made no secret about the fact that I'd like to do something about it. In this recipe we're going to be looking at making a burger using turkey mince and hidden veg. After all, who doesn't like a good burger? Let's go and have a look at what we need to do to make them. What we need first is 500 grams of grated courgette, which is approximately 3 of these. So what we've done now is we've grated 500 grams worth of courgettes and we've squeezed all the extra liquid out of it. Not that I need to keep it, but that's what the amount, roughly the amount of liquid that comes out of about 500 grams of courgette. In here is quite a combination. We've got 2 teaspoons of bicarbonate soda, a teaspoon of thyme, a teaspoon of oregano, half a teaspoon of dried chili flakes, a teaspoon of garlic powder and a teaspoon of onion salt. And we're just going to pop that in here with 500 grams of turkey mince and the 500 grams of courgette in here as well. Before I mix it all up, I've also given a good grind of black pepper, and now it's time for me to get my hands dirty and mix it all together. There we go, and I had a good old mulch. Can't beat a good old mulch on a Saturday afternoon, can you? Now I'm going to break that off into 5 even portions and pop it into my oven tray and pop it into the fridge for half an hour, just for it to firm up and settle a little bit. These are the burgers now that I've shaped them, and they're just about to go in the fridge, and I've actually managed to make 6 in total from this recipe. Here they are, and they've been chilling in the fridge now for approximately half an hour. The oven's on at 200 degrees, and I'm just going to put them in there for 15 to 20 minutes and bring them out and check they're cooked, and then we'll stick a dollop of mozzarella on top and bang them in for another 5 minutes. So here we are, there's about another 5 minutes of cooking time left, so I'll pop on the mozzarella and bang them back in the oven for another 5 minutes. There's a number of ways that you can actually cut down on the calories if you're on a diet like what I ought to be, and you could make the burgers smaller for a start, which obviously cuts the calories down, and then you could bulk out on lettuce and veg and whatever else you put with it. Obviously serving the burger outside of a bun cuts down a considerable amount of calories. Swapping out fries for a bit of a bigger salad, or maybe some coleslaw, homemade coleslaw, and probably leaving the cheese off would help as well. However, I skipped lunch today by mistake because I was busy doing something else, so I've got some calories to make up, so that's my excuse for me having it in a brioche bun with the cheese and all the trimmings. Bad boy that I am. Bad boy indeed, and these are bad boys too. They smell and look gorgeous, and all that remains is for me to plate up and enjoy. We're all plated up now, and here's my turkey burger in a brioche bun with salad and coleslaw. Well, I'm going to tuck in, so please excuse me. We have a winner. That was an absolute tremendous burger recipe, and I'm not just saying that, it was absolutely awesome. And next time I may put a teaspoon of smoked paprika in there, so I'm struggling to say that this evening, just purely because I've discovered a thing called baconaise that was recommended to me by a friend, and I squirted a bit of baconaise on the bottom of my burger bun, and it was just took me to a whole nother place. But I realise that's quite calorific, so smoked paprika, not very many calories. I'm going to chuck that in the mix next time and see where we go with that. However, one thing I will say, those people that are a little bit shy of turkey mince because it tends to be a little bit on the dry side, this was just so moist. It was unbelievable. Mrs. Small Fry doesn't normally like turkey mince, and I got looks of daggers when I said we're having turkey burgers this weekend, but even she said, you can make this again, this is fantastic. So I'm going to be doing it again and again and again. What I will probably do is I will probably make the burgers smaller. As you could see, they're absolutely huge, but I think I can probably I was making 200 gram burgers. I reckon I can probably knock that down to 150, 125 gram burgers and it not do too much harm, which means I'll get more for my money. But also I need to be careful because I don't want them to dry out too much. But the secret is the bicarbonate of soda and the courgette. They're the two things that keep the meat moist and tenderised, so don't skip those two things whatever you do. Have a good rest of the day. Hope you enjoyed the recipe. If you like it, subscribe. I don't do these regularly as I should do, but I do them from time to time, and if you want to get notified, click the little bell shaped thing at the bottom too. Anyway, take care and bon appetit.